Hey there, folks. Welcome back. I'm Zerfall.
Hey, I'm Bobo the Vulture.
And we're in the magical land of the future, where everything is going poorly and the cassowary is way smaller than the Septimus.
Yeah. Also, if you missed last time's episode, be sure to go back, because as effing notes, they were really proud of their balls.
They certainly were. And it just kick it off with a party time.
That's what they mean when they say it's a moving adventure. Those things are going crazy.
They were all over the place. Alright, so I suppose we should talk to Robert first. Oh, do you know what? We should probably save the game in case we die. Well, I don't know that we necessarily can, considering how dangerous we got thing. What the hell was wrong with Arthur?
I got no clue. I mean, he was an android. All I know at this point is that he was manufactured in the West, unfortunately.
I'm shocked that they had this kind of technology all those years ago.
Yeah, it's too bad he was made in the West. If he was a Japanese robot, he never would have tried to kill everybody like that.
Let's find out about Feminine. Doctor, how's Feminine doing?
She's got minor bruising and may be in shock, but the bleeding's completely stopped. She's doing a lot better, and I've been letting her sleep. She'll regain consciousness any time now.
Really? Thank goodness, I needed to yell at her a little more. How's Sophia doing? Sophia, what's Raccoon's status? Same. Still no response. Let's find out about the rest of the crew, actually. Doctor, did you examine the crew members in the capsules?
Of course I did.
I have a feeling he did not. So were there any more androids?
No. They were all human. No need to worry.
I'm more worried now than I was before I talked to the doctor. It's a desk with a built-in medicine cabinet.
It looked like it had tools on it. I was figuring that at some point we were going to be attacked by an android here again and have to throw them at it.
Toss them. Any transmissions from Earth?
Nope. Nothing as of yet.
Alright. Finally to Robert. Robert, what should we do? Damn it. We have to get that robot thing back to Earth. Otherwise, the dead won't be avenged. Don't you agree? Yeah!
So wait, they want to get the android back to Earth so that it can, like, be put to a trial or something?
We can't have a kangaroo court here. It's got to have fair trial from its peers, so we got to find more robots.
No, as we know, the law only works for birds and humans. I don't think these strange hybrids would have any good fair trial.
Yeah, plus there's still the question of that black box. Well, that's all he had to say. He was the one. He said he was going to recap everything. What should we do?
If we're taking the Septimus back to Earth, we have to revive Raccoon, which means we're on standby until we make contact with it.
What should we do? What could you tell me about Saren?
Now that we're out of harm's way, we should look into the mysterious Sigma project.
Oh, that's right. It's adult entertainment. Is that what it said?
It's going to raise an army of Reploids to try and overthrow humanity, which seems likely at this point. And the Sigma project does seem like a problem.
What should we do?
Well, I've got some work to do. I had wanted to examine the crew and ask them about the effects of long-term space travel on the human body, and...
Wait, why doesn't the doctor just know that already? He's the doctor on a spaceship.
And such. Guess that's not going to happen, though. I guess I could still ask them, but they're dead. They probably won't say much. Hey, Pop Soap.
Hey, Pop Soap. What do you think, Sophia? Oh, she gets her name dropped. I'd like to hear everyone's opinion and then think it over. We already did that.
Which is why he triggered.
Maybe that's why he gets triggered when you talk to Sophia. I guess they assume that you're going to try to talk to the girl first every time. Listen up, everyone. I've come up with a theory using the intel we've gathered. Keep in mind, it's only a theory. A game theory. I've used myself too much with that one.
No, you amused yourself the right amount.
This ship is hiding a vast conspiracy. By which I mean the Sigma Project. There's also the proton gun that we found in the experimental room. I don't know if it'll still work, but it's been thrown at an android. I don't have all the facts, but if we wake up Raccoon, we should be able to learn something. Anyway, there's way more to the mission than just planetary exploration. I think the captain and Arthur were involved in other experiments. Both the Sigma Project and the official mission seem to have gone according to plan, but an accident occurred when the ship tried to return to Earth. Raccoon noticed the ship was off course and woke the captain and the navigator. Afraid the truth would come to light, the captain began covering up the accident. It was around this time that Raccoon slipped into its coma. So the captain hid the secret files and damaged the police in the medical room, killing the crew members who were in cold sleep. It was cold murder in cold sleep. He also murdered Navigator Lamuno, who knew the truth and was trying to make off with the evidence. Then around that time, Arthur murdered the captain. The captain must have thought Arthur was human because of his programming and tried to kill him. I bet I didn't expect Arthur to survive and turn into a bear. Whoever planned the Sigma Project clearly had no faith in mankind, and the whole plan relies on machines that can be controlled through programming.
Anyways, that's just a theory I had.
How very awful.
Talk about being disconnected from humanity. Robert, we can't let them get away with this. The astronauts didn't undergo rigorous training just to be used and abused. Not only us three, but Mark, Sophia, and Feminine, too. Why the hell would they do this to us?
Now, don't get agitated. As I said, it's just a theory.
A really, really fleshed out and detailed theory.
A theory with no evidence and a heavy dose of victim mentality. But given the circumstances, it's a very plausible story.
Oh, we received a transmission. Good news, Sophia. It's a love letter, and it's addressed to you.
What? Does that mean Dr. Schultz is safe? It seems that way. What a relief. I agree.
So what's in this love letter? Is it enough to crush our main character protagonist's dreams?
Everyone's happy to hear from him but Keith. The password to Raccoon and the program to awaken it. The love letter says to input the password and run the program. Then follow the on-screen instructions and proceed from there. If that doesn't work, try unplugging it and plugging it back in again, and making sure you turned it on.
Hit Shift Control R to do a hard refresh.
Everyone, let's head to the computer room.
That's my girl. Let's go wake up Raccoon.
Oh.
Back to the Septimus, and we just teleport into the computer room because, you know, there's no reason to do anything else.
It's about time, huh?
For us to wake up Raccoon, you mean? Damn right. Damn right.
It's about time, huh? If we reactivate Raccoon, we can all make it back to Earth without me. What?
What? Yeah, that... He decided he's gonna die.
I hate computers. Don't help computer. Start all the downloading.
No!
It's about time, huh?
Don't be too hasty, kid.
It's about time, huh?
To think this is going to be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Maybe it's not about time.
We have to do it safely, though.
How is it coming?
It's about time.
Hang on, the program's still downloading.
Wait!
She did start
downloading.
Oh no! How's it coming? Almost there. How's it coming?
Stay on target.
Alright, maybe now we can talk to everybody again. Oh, Gold World 13 special.
That's right.
Is something wrong, Bob?
It's nothing. I don't believe this shit.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. I got a lot of work to do left to do, that's all.
This guy has been complaining about having to work the whole time, so that might make sense. Either that or he's a robot, and he's pissed off that we killed one.
I've got a lot of work to do to serve man. Oh, looks like Sophia's done. Wonder if she found out anything.
Everything will go smoothly as long as we can fix Raccoon.
So the raccoon doesn't keep reproducing like jackrabbits.
How's it coming? Almost there. Let's focus.
Hey, remember when I said she was done earlier? I lied. Let's focus on what Sophia has to say.
Try asking Sophia.
Don't ask me. I have no idea. Perhaps Sophia does.
What the hell is it, Keith?
Keith?
Sounds like squeaks.
Is it a squeaky toy?
You're alright, bud. I know you're worried about Sophia too, but she's just activating the raccoon. Go get your lion. Nothing. I just Raccoon would wake up. I wish Raccoon would wake up faster.
Oh, the squeakcast.
Let's see. That should do it.
Squeaking adventure, Psy-O-Blade. For the lucky drive.
Away he goes. Any progress, Sophia? Yes. Raccoon is experiencing something called the Psy-O-Blade phenomenon.
Do 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 do.
Phenomenon.
Do 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 do.
They just said the name of the game in the game. It's amazing. Next they're going to say this adventure was moving. Psy-O-Blade.
What is that exactly?
It stands for Psychic Offensive Cell Blade. It's a cancer-like affliction that occurs in the synaptic connections of a synthetic neural network. In short, it happens to the core of the neural computer. Neuron computers have neuron elements that communicate with each other, mimicking a human brain. The Psy-O-Blade phenomenon occurs when a strong magnetic force causes some sort of aberration in the place where these elements connect. This aberration is called a ghost. Boo.
So wait, so Raccoon has like an AI brain tumor, basically?
Yeah, and the AI brain tumor is a ghost in the machine. So, Raccoon has gone nuts. I don't know, but I'm definitely seeing an aberration. Raccoon was created with 14 billion neuron elements, but it now possesses over 20 billion. Per the International Treaty, no neuron computer may possess more than 14 billion neurons. So I don't know where it's getting them from.
Well, I mean, it also apparently was already breaking the law. So, what's that mean?
I haven't confirmed it, but I suspect that Raccoon has human emotions.
Oh, so that's why the hard cap was at 14, because they knew that 14,000,001 unlocked love.
Well, maybe that's why the Sigma project is for adults only.
Grrr.
Just what are these neurons anyways? That would require a very detailed technical explanation that you would not understand, Keith. In short, these neuron elements mimic the function of human neurons by sending electrical signals through circuits. The more neuron elements a computer has, the more complex decisions and processes it can handle. If the computer utilizes more neurons than, say, a normal human, it could display amazing cognitive abilities.
It's just a love machine. That's right, Cole. And it won't work for nobody but you.
So, this kind of thing has happened before? Usually the neural structures remove bad neuron elements and replace them with new ones. The element replacement system has a triplex safety circuit, so I doubt that it's broken.
And Raccoon.
Raccoon is a top secret machine. Even its creator wasn't allowed to speak openly about it. He wasn't pleased about that, and so apparently set up a direct link to Raccoon. With this link, the user can access Raccoon without going through the subcomputers, and with no effects on anything else. Keith, do you remember the beeping noise we heard when I accessed Raccoon's cerebral cortex? Oh, the one that sounded like Morse code? Yes, that's the key to reactivating Raccoon. I just need to enter the doctor's name backwards. Disable the security program and enter "Good morning" as the password. Then we should be all set.
They're hitting every beat of not even 90s but like 80s computer hacking move. Like they've gotten like all the beats of war games. Like the creator of the Whopper decided I didn't want to just I was upset with the way that they made my supercomputer, so I decided I was going to go ahead and keep a backdoor password in, and then the backdoor password turns out to be the simplest thing possible. The password is password. Oh my god.
It's the old Whopper in the pocket joke. Then we should be all set. Although,
what's wrong? Do you need to pee?
What? No! That's enough, Michael. Go on, Sophia. The letter says that we have to beat a video game. Video? Nobody's... Game? Nobody's played one of those in centuries. Don't ask me. I'm just reading what's in the love letter. Understood. We don't doubt you. But a video game? What kind of bullshit is this?
You have to get the high score on Morphin' Monster. Doctor Who likes pranks, huh? My kind of guy.
He was always a practical joker. I hope we're playing the PC Engine version or else the game won't be included.
No.
You don't say. Well, Keith, are you up for a challenge? You mean you want me to play? No way! I'm sorry, Keith, but I've never played a video game in my life.
They're not really my thing either. I'd do it if it was karaoke. Come on, Keith. No one over the age of 22 has time for video games.
Sorry, I had to pause and stare at the screen for a second there.
Yeah. Also...
Keith, do it or you won't eat.
Also, they're not going to go ahead and ask the woman that has computer science skills and clearly is comfortable in front of a computer whether or not she wanted to play the game, because girls don't play video games.
No. Really? You too, Robert? Please do it, Keith. Wink. Jeez. I can't say no to Sophia, can I? I'm not sure I can do it. Oh, thank you, Keith. Give it your best shot. Oh no, I said the quiet part loud and the loud part quiet. Of course, you can count on me. Man, I'm really laying it on thick. How lame is that? I've completed the other necessary procedures. All that's left is for you to beat the game. Let's go ahead and throw.
Do you want it to save?
Yes.
We're counting on you, Keith. The fate of the world rests in your hands.
Aren't you being a little overdramatic? Are you ready, Keith? It's a shooting game. Use the directional pad to control your character. A and C buttons fire a Vulcan gun, and the B button fires a homing missile. Your character only has one life, and you can take up to 3 hits. Get a hit a 4th time, and it's game over, yeah! To beat the game, you must defeat 200 enemies without getting a game over. Keep in mind that if you die mid-game, you'll have to start over. Go for it, Keith! Seriously? This'll be a piece of cake. Oh man. Check me out, I'm flying.
That's pretty
Shooting my guns. Oh, geezers. Are those enemies or are they just rocks?
That's one hit. No, that's 2 hits.
Okay, so those do count. Maybe. What about this? There we go.
Well, 5 now. 7,
Oh
8.
man, it's party time. We're blowing stuff up.
Blow stuff up. We're blowing stuff up. Well, you know, at this stage they keep. Oh, you took a hit.
Took a hit. Oh, they're shooting stuff coming at me.
Hit. They're coming at you, bro.
My own smoke from my... Oh, jeez. Oh, if I take one more hit, I'll die. I've only got up to 17.
You're almost to 200. It'll be totally fine.
Jeez, they had to make this so intense.
I mean, admittedly, like, this game is suffering from the same sort of problem that, like, Space Harrier has. You know, because it's a sort of a similar layout, but like you and your shots end up
blocking the screen.
Yeah, you can't even see anything. They're shooting space smoke. That's right.
I actually need to take the glasses off for this one. I can't see it as well. Damn it!
You talked yourself up and then got blown away.
Come on, Keith, don't give up. Come on in, bud. You're fine. There you go.
And then they all died. That's wonderful.
That was a load bearing video game and you sucked! So the trick is, I guess, now that I'm using my homing missile, you get a whole bunch of points on these rocks before you start actually having to fight guys with guns.
See.
Because we're already at an eighth of the way there and we haven't even got shot at once.
So, I guess Keith's not going to eat now.
Well, if he manages to pull himself up by his bootstraps here. It looks like, too, you just got, like, for this first bit, you just got to keep moving.
Yeah, like, you got to avoid, the shots are not like homing shots, you just got to make sure it's not.
They're like noids. You just got to avoid the noids.
Sure. Like Eonoid, the NES classic. That was something completely different in Japan, I forget what it was. We played some kind of like ninja or bandit or thief or something. 45, alright.
Yeah, we're gonna... Oh no, took a hit!
Yep, I was about to praise you.
Hey.
Now I know better. I'm going to withhold praise from you, Zerfall. It's just like your childhood all over again.
Why aren't you proud of me, Poppy?
Hey, Poppy, time for showdown. Oh, shit. It really is. Oh, this is
Jesus! Jesus!
Yoku no Biomonster.
This Vulcan gun sucks, and I can't shoot the missiles fast enough. Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Come on!
Oh, triple G's. Popso believes that this looks tedious to play. Jesus, take the space wheel.
Jeez. Can I shoot both these Vulcans at the same time, or is it just one? No, it's equal number of shootings of Vulcans.
Now, is it auto fire, or are you having to rapid fire hit?
No, you can hold down the Vulcan, so I'm going to do that just in case it hits things, but...
Yeah. Can you hold down the missiles too, or is that...
No, that one's a tap. Oh, we just missed one rock, so now if we lose by one, it's all...
I will say, earlier I was looking for facts in this game, or of this game, and the only things that I could find were cheat codes. There are apparently cheat codes for this game. Like, the game within a game has cheat codes.
Really? Oh, geez, I can see why.
I wonder if eventually, like, if you lose like a dozen or so times, whether they tell you what they are. It's like, oh, the mercurial computer scientist left a special note in here that I just found by inputting the name Joshua, who was his kid.
Well, if you could attack their little shots so they would blow up instead of just having to dodge.
You could blow up their missiles. Like Top Gun styles. Not the movie, but the NES game.
Oh, come on, he flew right into me. I'm shooting missiles. You should be dying from those. Oh, jeez. I feel like I actually have to use a multi-finger configuration here. This was meant for a Genesis controller, not an Xbox controller.
Do you have auto-fire options?
You know what, I probably do.
Whether or not you could just sort of control, you could just focus more on keeping yourself out of harm's way.
Blow him up! Blow him up! Jeez. The problem is if your missiles go past an enemy, like, you can only shoot 2 of them at a time. So they end up just flying around forever. Jeez.
What it feels like to be a Valkyrie pilot taking on the whole Zentradi fleet. Oh, those Zentradi. And their weird talking that always has a backing track of
Alright, hopefully this intense music can help me. Well, I think for the stones you can just go up here.
For the stones.
It's really annoying that they put the smoke on your... It seems if I time these out a little more, you get more kills with less bullets, because there's always one rocket kind of flying towards the enemy already when he shows up. I feel like the type of people that played adventure games were probably not ready for this sort of thing right in the middle of their game.
Unfortunately, this cheat code that I'm seeing had to be entered at the title screen.
What?
I said the cheat code had to be entered at the title screen.
But this game doesn't have a title screen. You just start playing. Oh, the title screen of the other game. That doesn't make sense.
What just happened there now?
Yeah, this smoke is supposed to be my, like, rockets or missiles going out. And then these stupid enemies have a million missiles, but they can also hit you with their bodies. Yeah, they have the worst smoke trails ever.
Yeah, they have a lot of atmosphere,
Right.
smoke, gaseous elements that are floating around there.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop into my config. No, how do I get to my controller options for this? Country, Japan.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, maybe it's under, is it under file? No?
No.
Wait, are you sure under, options? Sorry. Under set config, you have the different,
controllers there.
tabs
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Define.
Oh, is there no auto fire ones?
Oh no, it's just up, down, left, right. A, B, C. Start. X, Y, Z.
Yeah, maybe
Mode.
if you use one of the X, Y, or Z buttons, it'll be like an auto win. Or there's a nuke. And it'll just blow up everything on the screen.
Yeah, they don't.
Try Tiny Shopkeeper. I mean, she is our love interest, so
Oh, yes.
you're kind of meant to take this encouragement and
Yeah, the XYZ
well,
buttons do nothing.
hopefully still manage to be okay, because as it is, sorry. As it is, we're supposed to be. This is our moment to shine and really save the crew, and we seem to be kind of sucking it up. But
They're like, we've seen how poor you've played this video game so far. How about we give you something a little more complex? I'm surprised they made it 200 points though. Just like, you think they go through the process of bothering to program all this stuff, and they decide to maybe, I don't know, have it sort of ramp up. Like, hey, the first time you play the game, you have to just get 100 points. Then you got to play it again after the next commercial break. With all the Psy-O balls.
after we get another moment where the words Psy-O-Blade pretend like they have mode 7 and start scaling and spinning like mad.
Why did that guy take so many life points? Shoot! Oh, Jesus!
Shoot Jesus.
Like, there's just like so many of them shooting at you. How are you supposed to not take damage here?
I wonder, because this is some old crazy scientist guy. I wonder if there's a safe spot.
Well, do you know what? I think actually sometimes you want to stop moving and let all the enemies shoot at you at once, and then you
Just get away from there.
yeah, dodge the rockets afterwards.
And the box. So many rocks.
Like, look at all these guys. Oh, Jesus! Look! What's going on?
You were already dead. Stop. He's already dead.
Alright, I think I can do better in the first half of that. And if I can, like this first bit, you just need to be shooting as many rockets as you can. Try to take out every rock. You have to have rockets up on every time.
Hop so postulates. Imagine if the letter was actually requesting that you play a different game. It's like, no, I wanted you to get the high score on this dating sim that I also programmed into Raccoon.
We've been playing this so long, we've had 3 party times.
Oh dear.
One more party time and I'll call it a video for YouTube. Oh, shoot. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, you may be right. There may be people that rage quit at this point.
Oh, hey, Lethal. Thanks for the host.
I mean, they were thinking,
I don't
like,
think
this
my Steam jar images are playing, but maybe they are. And I just can't hear them over the crazy music.
I don't know. I think I'm screen sharing your actual screen, so... Well, one of them. I know you got the sweet multi-screen styles.
Oh, man, I thought we were going to come through that with more hit points than last time, but no. Right at the last second, we didn't. No, we did worse!
And that turned out to be the last second.
Maybe if I use the C button instead, we'll get lucky. Oh man, I'll put these back on. Maybe that's what we need to actually win. I already can't see because of the smoke screens. It's not like they're blocking my view too much.
It's true.
My own missiles.
Yeah, at least
largest
he took them off because it was a
serious business.
Yeah, because it's serious, and he was having a difficult time because it was letterboxing his field of vision for a 4-3 ratio game. That's not good. That's no good. you know, maybe things will be all right this time around.
Bobo's gotta keep up the commentary here because I got no time for chat. Can't look at chat.
You know, you're right. It is a cinematic experience. All right, no, I can keep napping over here. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I mean, admittedly, I don't know what the music sounds like, but this is a pretty sweet looking game within a game. Granted, it's only like one screen, so
okay. There's no changing direction. You can't change direction, but we did officially come through that with slightly more hit points than last time.
It strikes me as a really well executed, like, multi-cart Action 52 style game, or Dream Gear, whatever you want to call it.
No! Where did those guys come from?
The
no, he
background.
flew right into me!
They all come from the background.
I was doing way better.
You ever become a nefarious dictator, you just blast out.
Oh, hey, it's different. Man, Keith, get it together. Man, I don't believe this. Don't sweat it, Keith. Just stay calm and try again. No, you're supposed to give me easy mode. Although maybe they did. I don't know.
Maybe.
But they clearly did
everything
not
should have
expect you
slowed
to
down.
win so many to win on the first, say, 5 tries. That they're programming extra hard mode activated.
That's right. Lynn Min-May demands you sacrifice your body upon their halls. As long as she doesn't start fucking singing. Hey dude, we're just steaming hot cup of kick it. Now get back out there. That's right. I don't know whether or not we'll do the sweating together later on. I mean, the whatever insane doctor that created the Raccoon AI and gave it so many neural cells that it could develop emotions or whatever we believe is going on right now.
I don't believe in anything anymore.
Did send Sophia a love letter, even though it was just instructions on what to do to get into the computer. But still, it was characterized as a love letter, so we have to clearly believe that Keith and Sophia, not necessarily an item. I mean, she's our love interest. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're her love interest.
Yep.
Interest in love is not always a two-way street. And when it's not, guys, don't. Just let it be. We're the main character. What blasphemy am I speaking? Hey, this is a moving space adventure. Perhaps the moving part of it is that this is a tale of love, of unrequited heartbreak and loss. Impress me by playing this mini game.
Oh, they're stupid bullets! Stop shooting them at me! Don't be jerks! Oh god! No! Oh!
That was better. Damn, Keith, get it together.
Alright, I'm gonna cut it here for YouTube's, but we're gonna keep this going, and we'll bring it on back to the next episode when